My name's Janice Leroy, and I'm the manager of Durand Manor, our long-term care facility in Golden, and I'm also the manager of Golden Home and Community. I've been working in Durand Manor for the past 10 years. My background's been very acute care focused, and when I came originally to help out in Durand Manor, I loved it so much that I shifted my acute care background over to long-term care, and I've been here ever since. Durand Manor is special because we not only have our residents that we care for, we also have the families that are part of the family unit as well. And it's a very hardworking team. Because we're a small site facility, we get to know our residents very well. And because of that, we can provide really person-centered care to them, just getting to know them well and the families.
My name is Louise Eggerton. I've been here roughly 4 years. Durand Manor is a good place when you need for it to be here. Excellent care. No problem with the care at all with the ladies. They look after me really, really well.
My name is Colleen Fuse, and I'm the clerk. Durand Manor is special because, one, our care aides are very good at what they do. They're caring, considerate. The whole staff works as a team. It's not just, the caregivers give the care. We all help and we work together all the time. And lots of families, lots of personal relationships with people. It just feels like a family.
My name is Chris Hambrook, and I've been a resident in Durand Manor since the 8th of January 2024. Durand Manor is my home, and probably will be for the rest of my life. So the care we get in here is above and beyond. It's just, I would challenge anybody to follow a care aide for a day. They put on between 12 and 14,000 steps a day on an 8-hour shift. So they are running. It's just amazing what they get done.
The majority of our residents are long life residents of Golden, our community. We do have some other residents that come from other communities in the East Kootenay while they wait for their own care home to be available in their own community. So we've had the pleasure of having residents from Creston, Cranbrook, Fernie, Invermere. It's important to have a very home-like environment for our residents. Durand Manor is one of the areas where people do spend the final years of their life, and one where we can do the care for the resident and the families can spend the time just living and loving and having joy in their life. We take the burden of the care off their hands for them.
I'm a town councillor. I was elected in 1996, and I'm still there. So, and I'm also on the Kootenays Regional Hospital Board. I've learned a lot about how healthcare facilities are funded and the lack of funding that comes with what comes provincially, and how those don't necessarily meet the priorities to make comfort of the residents top priority.
What I have found over my career and working in Durand Manor is long-term care is often overlooked as far as donation and funding, and that's really due to the competing priorities of acute care and all the life-saving equipment that people tend to prioritize over long-term care. Our dream for Durand Manor furniture is to have something consistent in all the rooms that is not broken down or damaged. A lot of it's from right when Durand was built in the early 80s, so we haven't had furniture replacement for that long. A lot of it's worn out. We need furniture that is compatible for a resident to be able to sit in it and be able to get out of the chair easily, for it to be able to be cleaned well.
It would go a long way to make it feel like home if we had new furniture. Some of it's pretty old and pretty ancient looking.
The updated furniture would feel more cohesive for everyone, for the families, for the residents here. It will make it feel more homey for everybody.
Certainly in the dining room, the bigger tables are an issue. It's nice to have people sitting around a table, but a lot of people can't sit there depending on what their seating is. The one issue I always have is getting under any tables I mean, I can adjust this thing 16 ways from Sunday, but I still have to watch my knees. New furniture would be wonderful.
Our dining room, we have a variety of table heights and sizes. We did recently get a few tables that are adjustable tables that will adjust to wheelchairs and any type of other chair, broader chair that the resident may be in. And it's also very user-friendly for the caregiver to be able to assist with feeding with these types of tables. We only have a few that we were given through donations, and our vision would be to have the whole dining room with the same types of tables in them and everything consistent and looking aesthetically pleasing, not only for the resident, but for the caregiver to be able to feed a resident without causing harm or injury to the staff member. A lot of our furniture in not only the resident rooms, but in the lounge, for example, are various shapes and sizes and colors and heights and different structures. And it really makes a disjointed environment that's not very comfortable or cozy. And we really want to strive for that home-like environment with some beautiful furniture that's aesthetically pleasing and user-friendly for the residents.
I think for Durand, having the nice furniture and having a nice dining room being set up nice, more like a home with nice furniture and stuff, just helps the families to feel more happy that, their loved one, this is kind of the last place they come, that they feel at home and their furniture is nice and it can be warm and cozy for them.
Durand Manor was built with funding from Henry M. Durand, who donated his estate to initially build this building. And then another large estate from Annie Hammond was to put on an addition. And I would encourage you to help us update the furniture by making a donation to East Kootenay Foundation for Health. Thank you very much for your support.
Please donate to Durand Manor and make it feel more like home for the residents and the families here.
On behalf of Durand Manor residents and families and staff members, we'd really appreciate your assistance to help make Durand Manor feel more like home.
Please, please, empty your pockets for new furniture for our Durand Manor because we sure need it.